Pga Sports, in association with the Pga Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Currently 1 under for the day.
The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. He's currently sitting in first place.
The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach.
That dog will hunt.
Going with the 5-wood. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Come on, don't be shy.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He sits in first position. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
Looking for another birdie here.
Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt coming up for his par. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Well, this should affect the ball flight.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Good shot there. And he needs this to save par. Oh, just missed.
Just a short putt remaining here. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
Well struck. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. And in fact, it was impossible with 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green and the pins over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
And that puddle drop. Well done. The finishing hole on the front 9 here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's sitting there just in third place.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
That should set up another chance. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Outstanding shot, high quality. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Leading by a couple after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Sadly, this one will make a splash. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently leading by 2.
Not a bad play, that one.
On to the green now. This for the bogey. Looking at double bogey right between the eyes.
Oh, get in. What a putt to make. Well done. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. From around 140 yards here. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short. This has a real chance.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh, right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh, right by the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is important. Big par putt here. Looking good so far.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, nicely played. This putt will move them to 3 under par. And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Maybe even a par can be hard. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Now, 5 shots up after that hole. Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Go on, get in the hole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
And let's have another look at that one. That's stepping up at the right time, Rich. Getting a victory in the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Massive step to earning the massive bonus at season's end. Unbelievable job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.